Impact segment tonight, President Obama and Swedish Prime Minister Reinfeldt held a joint press conference today in Stockholm. Syria dominated.
Could you describe the dilemma to be a Nobel Peace Prize winner and getting ready to attack Syria?
When I see 400 children subjected to gas, over 1,400 innocent civilians dying senselessly, in an environment in which you already have tens of thousands dying, and we have the opportunity to take some action that is meaningful.
The President went on, but did not directly address a reporter's question about the Peace Prize. Joining us from Washington, Republican strategist Kate Obershain and Democrat Kirsten Powers, also a Fox News analyst. So should the President give back his Peace Prize powers?
Yeah, he should have given it back a long time ago, actually. But, you know, for the drone war, for the escalating the war in Afghanistan, having all these people die unnecessarily, plenty of civilians have been killed by his drone war, including children. So estimated 200 children have been killed by the drone war.
Where'd you get that fact, though? Where'd you get the 200?
The Bureau of Investigative Journalism.
Who?
Bureau of Investigative Journalism. Look it up, Bill.
I will look it up. I'm interested to know how they got how they sourced that out.
Well, there are lots of different people that do estimates on the number of people that are killed there, and I think that, you know, how many children would be enough for you? I don't know. 5 would be enough for you?
I mean,
you know,
war is war, and we're fighting a war in Afghanistan.
Okay.
Wait, Powers, please. You know every war in the history of mankind has resulted in collateral damage and civilian casualties. You have to know that because that's the fact. But now we have
I don't use the term collateral damage because they're human beings. So I try to discuss them as human. And I think that the war should actually be accomplishing something, and I don't think that the drone war accomplishes anything. But anyway, I know you love the drone war. So I know you love the drone war.
I don't love any war, but I understand that it's degraded Al-Qaeda to the extent that they may not be able to kill you, Powers, and I want to see you live.
No, it's created more terrorists, actually.
That's your opinion.
So it's the opinion of many military leaders, many international experts, many people who know a lot about these things. So we don't use drones against Al-Qaeda, and we just let them build their power in sanctuaries. That makes a lot of sense. How about we don't create more terrorists?
All right, so you wouldn't go into Syria, right? You're not going in?
I wouldn't now. I would have probably if he wanted to do this earlier on. I don't quite understand this idea that now suddenly, yes, chemical weapons are terrible, but 100,000 people have been killed. So I don't understand why there's an immoral imperative now, but there wasn't a moral imperative.
Because it is gas-based. That's the imperative now. How do you see this, Kate?
I can't believe it, but I think I agree with just about everything Kirsten just said, except the part about drone warfare, I think, and the part about offending terrorists, and we encourage them. So that part I recoil. But you know, I think right now there is just this mass confusion. You know, President Obama basically won the election saying he didn't believe in military intervention unless there was imminent threat to our national security, and now he's saying, oh, except the red line of chemical warfare. He doesn't care if there's mass extermination of people by Assad through neighborhoods and villages and towns.
If you were president, Kate, then your foreign policy would be to all the bad guys in the world. Yeah, you can use sarin gas and you can use biological warfare. You can go ahead and do that. Just don't threaten America. If you want to wipe out Poland, that's okay, but don't threaten the USA.
I'm talking about President Obama's inept
But I'm talking about
policy.
you.
Listen to me.
I'm talking about you, Kate Obershain.
You know what my foreign policy would have been?
What?
It would have been similar to Ronald Reagan's. You know what? When he
Ronald
went
Reagan
into
would have got this guy Assad. You know that.
Ronald Reagan didn't do anything when chemical weapons were used against Iraq.
Here, what Ronald Reagan would have done differently would have been to know what the consequences were going to be. Right now, what you're talking about and what a lot of people are talking about is throwing out Assad, and you know who's in control of 7 out of 9 of the factions that are against Assad? Right now, it's Al-Qaeda and the Muslim Brotherhood.
McCain says that's bull.
You are asking, it's not bull. It's
so you wait. So you know more than McCain?
These people,
you're better informed than McCain?
McCain is not giving us the entire story.
So McCain is lying and trying to deceive us?
That al-Qaeda forces have been trying for 2 decades to get chemical weapons so that they can hurt Americans.
Look, you can say whatever you want to say, and you can read it off the internet and spit it out. But here's the key question, Kate. Are you saying that John McCain number one, doesn't know what he's talking about because he denied everything you just said. And number two, he's trying to deceive the American people. Is that what you're saying?
I am saying that he and others are underestimating the threat of the opponents to Assad. They are underestimating. They're just saying, let's go in there and attack Assad and get him out of the way because
what you're saying, in effect, is that you're smarter than McCain and you know more than he does.
I am saying that he is understating Bill intentionally to further his own objectives. We need the full picture.
Has John McCain never been wrong about anything?
Sure, everybody's been wrong about stuff, but I mean, it's spouting off about Al-Qaeda this, Al-Qaeda that.
I'm not spouting off about something. It's known that Al-Qaeda and the Muslim Brotherhood have deep ties.
All right, I got to stop. Although it's been just a pleasure to talk with both of you tonight. All right.